Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a bit of an interesting one. I'm going to be doing a timed challenge. Now I'm an anime fan myself and I know a lot of you are. I followed One Piece for many years and with the new show that's come out I thought it'd be fitting to just make a Monkey D. Luffy chain. The challenge today is going to be making Monkey D. Luffy's head under 2 hours. So follow me as we time check as I'm making this piece. At the moment, if I look at my phone, it is just past 3 o'clock. So however far we get within under 2 hours is how it's being left. Otherwise, it gets melted down. So either it gets finished or it gets melted. Stick with me, guys. Let's get into this challenge. Bah! Check the time. Just finished the melt, okay? So, this is how it turned out. Bit of silver. Let me show you all the design I'm going to be basing this off. This is the design we're going to be basing the pendant on. So as you can see, I've got 3 exact printouts of his face that I'm going to be using. This pendant is going to be layered. So one of these faces I'm going to glue onto the metal, which is going to be the first layer. That's going to be set for the second layer. And whether I use this one depends. Probably use it for the hat or something. But yeah, clock's ticking. I've got to get on it. What I've done is I've milled out that metal. Now it's taking this down to what size? About 1.5, 1.6, which is perfect. Take it down to 1.5, 1.6. That's going to be for the main face. So I'm going to cut it out with the face along with the hair. So this is going to be the main part that I cut, and you will see. And then once I've got that main outline shape, I'm then going to cut the hair out, which will fit onto the outline of the main plate that I've then cut. Once I solder that, it's all going to blend in. So it's going to give it a little bit of a separation between the face and the hair. Now because it's a pendant, I want to make it as flat as possible to make it a little bit more wearable. And then we've got the challenge of making the hat, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Got 1 hour and 37 minutes. Now what's happened with this metal, because I sent it through the mills, it's a little bit ripply. I've got to hammer that flat, make sure that's dead flat. So I'm going to nail it first. Give it. So I'm using this hide mallet because I don't want to damage the metal. I don't want to dent it or shift the metal. Now, if I was to use a metal hammer on this silver against metal, what it's going to do is just spread it. And I don't want to do that, so obviously that's why we have a hide mallet. That metal's perfectly flat. I'm going to glue this onto the surface, and that's what we use to cut around. For this, I'm using a 4/0 saw blade. Okay. That's what it looks like from the back. Front. So we've got the first piece all cut. Time check, guys. An hour and a half. All right, next part. Shit, gotta have to think about this. All right, cool. Okay, you're gonna take this down to around about 1 mil. Oh, this is finer than a mil. It's gonna be like 0.8, 0.9. Oh, look at that. Spot on 0.8. Well, 0.9, 0.8. Not far off, not far off. Well, hammered it flat again, so giving it another little anneal. Back with the hide mallet. Man, I'm running out of glue out here. Should do the job though. So all I'm doing now is just cutting out the hair. Or a quick time check. There we go. How do we do that? Like a fine line between like a real nose and an anime nose. If you start putting in too much detail, then it just sort of takes away from what it's trying to represent, you know. I am gonna have to pick up the pace. I mean, you don't need to be too accurate with this part here because it's like hair, you know. Got 44 minutes left. Are we gonna get it done is the question. So this is shellac. I'm using it to hold the metal in place while I do a bit of engraving for the detail. Time check, I got just over half an hour. So I think I'll get it done in time. Not sure. Hope so. Oh. Okay, and tack that on with the laser. So this is a laser welder. It helps you sort of tack bits of metal together. It's good for when you're trying to prop like little bits of metal together before soldering. It doesn't replace soldering, but it assists in it, you know. What's next is I need to solder. Okay, it's all soldered. $22 minutes left. What I'm doing is I'm doming this to add a little bit of depth. I want it to pop a little. What about this? It doesn't need to be like perfect, even shape because it's a straw hat, you know, a weathered straw hat. How long do I have? 15 minutes. Okay, I've lost my paintbrush. I've lost my brush, but it's all good. I'll just pinch this one. Oh no, I found it. Now I'm soldering the hat together. Big old bit of solder there. But that's alright, all I need to do is drag it through. Look at that. in the acid. That's the most lopsided hat I've ever seen. Damn, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I've got to get this together ASAP. Okay, got under a minute left. Got a little bit of oxidizing fluid. And what that's going to do is just bring out the hair. Okay, so I'm a little bit sweaty. That was stressful. You probably saw the shakes as it was counting down. Okay, I'm here counting down the time. All right, so this is the final time. 10 minutes past, and we started at 13 minutes past, and right now we're at 10 past. So that's under 2 hours. And this is the result. Obviously, being under such difficult time constraints, there are certain things I had to skip out on, certain things I had to overlook. So if you're looking at it closely, you're going to see a few imperfections, some parts I skipped over. But I'm going to make another one of these, and on the next one, I'm going to take my time. So this is what can be done in 2 hours. And I'm going to show you guys what I can do when I've been given my time to just make. And you'll be able to see the difference. So I'm going to show the two side by side and you can compare. Catch me in the next one.